Have you ever paused to think that within you lies a portal to an expanded consciousness? The pineal gland, this tiny pine cone-shaped organ located in the center of your brain, may be the key you are looking for. Just imagine. It is not just an ordinary gland, but a true gem that can unlock hidden potential and transform your perception of reality. Did you know that within it are crystals that vibrate and emit light? That's right. These crystals have the ability to influence how you perceive the world around you. Now think about how modern science and spirituality intertwine. Many believe that the pineal gland is our third eye, a gateway to dimensions beyond the physical. What could these ancient beliefs teach us? What if meditation could activate this gland, leading you to transcendent experiences? Let's embark on this journey of discovery together, exploring what the pineal gland truly means for each of us. Get ready to open your mind and dive into a universe of possibilities. But first, I ask you to subscribe to our channel and help us grow. Comment below with your city so I can see how far my message is reaching. Anatomy and function of the pineal gland. The pineal gland, this small pine cone-shaped structure located right in the center of our brain, has always intrigued me. Measuring about 5 to 8 millimeters, it may seem insignificant at first glance, but it plays a crucial role in our body. It's fascinating how it is positioned between the two cerebral hemispheres, almost like a mediator between various functions of our body. This strategic location allows the pineal gland to receive information about the amount of light we come into contact with, helping to regulate our sleep-wake cycle. The main product of the pineal gland is melatonin, a hormone that helps us sleep better. When daylight decreases, melatonin production increases, signaling to our body that it's time to prepare for rest. This process is a crucial part of circadian rhythms, which are the natural cycles that regulate our sleep, mood, and even our appetite. It's impressive to think that this small gland can influence our daily well-being, adjusting our biological clock with such precision. In addition to melatonin, the pineal gland is also responsible for producing other hormones, such as serotonin, which is directly related to our mood and sense of happiness. It's as if the gland is a small factory, transforming light and external stimuli into chemical substances that have a profound effect on our emotions and behaviors. It's no wonder that many spiritual traditions view it as a connection point between the physical and the spiritual. On the other hand, the pineal gland is also a point of interest in scientific research. Studies have shown that it can respond to different environmental stimuli, suggesting that its function goes beyond mere hormone production. The way the pineal gland reacts to external conditions makes us question how much more we need to learn about our own brain and its capabilities. This interconnection between the pineal gland, the hormones it produces, and circadian rhythms leads us to reflect on the importance of keeping this gland healthy. Factors such as stress, excessive exposure to artificial light, and an inadequate diet can affect its functioning. Therefore, taking care of our health, both mental and physical, is essential to ensure that this small gland operates in the best possible way. History and cultural significance. The pineal gland is not just an anatomical curiosity. It carries rich symbolism that spans cultures and centuries. In Egyptian mythology, for example, the gland was associated with the third eye, a concept representing spiritual perception and intuition. The Egyptians believed that this structure was the gateway to the soul, and that by awakening our consciousness, we could access higher dimensions of reality. This idea of an inner eye resonates even today in many esoteric traditions. Greek philosophers also pondered the meaning of the pineal gland. Plato, for instance, saw it as a center of connection between the material world and the world of ideas. For him, the pineal was the seat of the soul, where sensory experiences met universal truths. This philosophical view opened the door to a deeper understanding of the nature of human consciousness, something that still fascinates us. In Indian tradition, the pineal gland is often linked to the third eye chakra, which symbolizes perception beyond intellect. This spiritual connection emphasizes the gland's role in meditation and consciousness expansion. Practices like yoga and meditation aim to activate this gland, allowing practitioners to access higher states of consciousness and mystical experiences. It is almost as if the pineal is a portal that connects us to the divine, an idea as ancient as humanity itself. With the advent of modern science, this relationship between the pineal gland and spirituality has been reevaluated. Scientific research has begun to unravel the mysteries surrounding this gland, revealing not only its biological function but also its impact on consciousness and perception. This new understanding does not negate ancient beliefs but integrates them into a new paradigm that combines science and spirituality. It is interesting to note how the pineal gland continues to capture the imagination of both scientists and mystics. The quest to understand the relationship between the pineal and human consciousness is a point of convergence that invites us to explore the depths of our existence. The intersection of these worlds, so distinct at first glance, reveals a universal truth about the nature of life and the pursuit of knowledge. Crystals and piezoelectricity. When we talk about the pineal gland, we cannot overlook the presence of crystals in its structure. It is surprising to know that this small gland contains hydroxyapatite crystals, which are known for their piezoelectric properties. For those who are not familiar with the concept, piezoelectricity is the ability of certain materials to generate an electric charge when subjected to pressure. This raises interesting questions about how these crystals may influence perception and consciousness. The theory is that these crystals may act as a type of receptor, helping the pineal gland to capture and process electromagnetic information from the environment. This interaction could have profound implications on how we perceive the world around us. For example, some spiritual practices maintain that the activation of the pineal gland can lead to altered states of consciousness, and the presence of crystals may be a key to unlocking this potential. Additionally, piezoelectricity may play a role in communication between the cells in our body. The idea is that the crystals in the pineal gland may help coordinate electrical activity in the brain, promoting greater harmony between mental and emotional processes. This could explain why some people report mystical experiences or heightened states of consciousness after practices that involve activating the pineal gland. Another area of interest is how these crystals may interact with external electromagnetic fields. In an increasingly saturated world of electricity and technology, the pineal gland's ability to capture and process these electromagnetic influences may be essential for our mental and spiritual health. By better understanding this relationship, we may find new ways to connect with our inner selves and the universe around us. The study of the piezoelectric properties of the pineal gland is still an evolving field, but the possibilities are intriguing. As science advances, we may discover new connections between biology, spirituality, and human perception. This intersection will not only help us better understand the pineal gland, but also explore the depths of consciousness and human experience in ways we have never imagined before. Relationship between meditation and activation of the pineal gland. Meditation is a practice that has gained more and more followers over the years in the pursuit of self-knowledge and well-being. When we sit in silence and focus on our breath or a mantra, we are not just calming the mind. I believe that, in this state of tranquility, the pineal gland, this small structure in the brain, can be activated in fascinating ways. What we know is that meditation can influence the production of melatonin and other hormones, creating a direct connection between our mental state and the body's chemistry. In recent studies, many researchers have explored how meditation can stimulate not only the pineal gland, but also other areas of the brain linked to consciousness and perception. When I meditate, I feel my mind expanding, as if I am accessing a deeper layer of reality. It's as if the pineal gland is responding to this practice, allowing me to have more intense and meaningful experiences. This phenomenon could be part of what we call mystical experiences, where the perception of self and the universe becomes clearer. Furthermore, the regular practice of meditation seems to help regulate circadian rhythms, which are essentially our biological clock. When I meditate, I notice that my sleep patterns improve, which in turn influences my mood and energy throughout the day. This direct relationship between meditation and the health of the pineal gland suggests that by dedicating time to meditation, we can not only activate this gland, but also promote a healthy cycle of hormonal production. I cannot help but mention that many meditation practitioners report transcendent experiences that go beyond the everyday. On these occasions, it seems that the mind connects to something greater, and I wonder if this is, in a way, a sign that the pineal gland is operating at its full capacity. It's an indescribable feeling, as if meditation has taken me to a level of consciousness that was previously inaccessible. I believe this intimate connection between meditation and the pineal gland is a field that deserves further exploration. Lastly, the practice of meditation is not just a way to relieve stress. It is a powerful tool to enhance the human experience. By activating the pineal gland, we can open doors to a greater understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Meditation thus becomes a pathway for the expansion of consciousness, allowing each of us to discover the mysteries that dwell within us. Pineal gland calcification. Pineal gland calcification is a topic that has gained prominence in recent years, especially when we consider its possible consequences for mental and physical health. This condition occurs when there is an accumulation of calcium phosphate crystals in this gland, and studies indicate that this can interfere with the production of melatonin and other hormones. This makes me reflect on how external factors, such as exposure to fluoride and pollution, can impact our health in ways we often do not perceive. One of the main causes of calcification is the intake of fluoride, which is present in many sources of drinking water and dental hygiene products. Over time, the accumulation of this substance in the pineal gland can lead to a decrease in its functionality. As someone who seeks a healthy lifestyle, I am concerned about these factors that can compromise the health of my pineal gland and, consequently, my overall well-being. Furthermore, calcification may be linked to a range of health issues, including sleep disorders and mood changes. This leads me to consider the importance of decalcification strategies. I believe that a healthy diet, combined with practices such as intermittent fasting and meditation, can be an effective way to reverse this condition. By opting for a diet rich in antioxidants, such as fresh fruits and vegetables, it is possible to help detoxify the body and, potentially, the pineal gland. It is interesting to observe that meditation, in addition to helping activate the pineal gland, can also contribute to decalcification. During meditation, with the body relaxed and the mind focused, we create an environment conducive to cellular regeneration. This can be a way to combat the harmful effects of calcification. Therefore, integrating meditation into the routine can be a significant step toward maintaining the health of this important gland. Ultimately, pineal gland calcification serves as a warning for all of us about the importance of caring for our mental and physical health. By becoming aware of the factors that can affect this gland, such as diet and lifestyle, we can adopt practices that not only prevent calcification but also promote a more balanced and healthy life. It is essential that we continue to explore and understand the relationship between our physical and mental health, especially when it comes to such an enigmatic gland as the pineal. Melatonin and well-being. When I think about melatonin, I can't help but remember how fundamental it is to our well-being. This substance, produced by the pineal gland, plays a crucial role in regulating sleep. As night falls, melatonin production increases, preparing our body to rest. It's as if the pineal gland is telling our body, it's time to slow down and recover. And for me, this is a natural symphony that we all must learn to respect. In addition to regulating sleep, melatonin also influences our mood. Studies show that lack of sleep can lead to mood disorders, such as depression and anxiety. When we sleep well, our melatonin production is high, which helps us feel more balanced and happy. This makes me think about how a good night's sleep can be true therapy for the mind. It's almost magical how something so small can have such a big impact on our emotional state. And it doesn't stop there. Melatonin also plays a significant role in sexual development. During adolescence, melatonin production changes, and this is linked to various transformations that occur during this period. It's fascinating to think that this substance acts as a regulator, influencing not only our sleep and mood, but also such important aspects of our physical and emotional health. The connection between melatonin and sexual development is a reminder that our body is a complex network of interactions. Another interesting facet of melatonin is its antioxidant potential. In a world where exposure to free radicals is a constant concern, melatonin emerges as a natural defense. It helps neutralize these radicals, protecting our cells and, consequently, our overall health. When I recognize melatonin's role as a guardian against cellular damage, I feel that I value even more the importance of restorative sleep. Finally, the relationship between melatonin and health is a topic that deserves our attention. With modern life, we often forget to care for our biological clock. However, by understanding the importance of melatonin, we can make more conscious choices, such as avoiding screens before bedtime and creating a conducive environment for rest. This is not just about sleeping, it's about taking care of our overall well-being. Connection between science and spirituality. The intersection between science and spirituality, especially when it comes to the pineal gland, is a topic that has always intrigued me. We live in an era where scientific research is increasingly challenging or corroborating concepts that were once viewed only as spiritual beliefs. One of the most debated examples is the relationship between the pineal gland and DMT, a psychedelic substance that many believe is linked to profound spiritual experiences. This connection makes me reflect on how science can open doors for us to understand experiences that were once relegated to the realm of the mystical. DMT, known as the spiritual molecule, is produced naturally in our bodies and is concentrated in the pineal gland. Research suggests that during times of great stress or even at the moment of death, the gland may release DMT, providing experiences that many describe as transcendent. This raises the question, is science finally finding a space to investigate what was once considered only faith? For me, this possibility is fascinating and opens up a range of new questions. Furthermore, neuroscience has delved into how spiritual practices such as meditation can impact our mental and emotional health. Research shows that meditation not only activates the pineal gland, but can also increase melatonin production, reinforcing the connection between mind and body. This convergence between spiritual practices and scientific evidence makes me see spirituality in a new light, as something that can be proven and experienced in a tangible way. On the other hand, it is important to remember that not everything can be explained by science. There are dimensions of the human experience that transcend logic and reason. Spirituality often deals with questions of meaning and purpose that science, with all its objectivity, may struggle to address. In this dance between science and spirituality, I feel there is a sacred space for curiosity and the quest for understanding. Reflecting on all of this, I realize that the connection between science and spirituality does not need to be a battle, but rather a collaboration. As we advance research on the pineal gland and its functions, we may find common ground that allows us to better understand ourselves. This journey of discovery, which is both scientific and spiritual, is an invitation to explore what it means to be human in a complex and interconnected world. Have you ever stopped to think about the amount of potential that exists within you? Throughout this video, we explore not only the pineal gland, but also the door it may open to a new reality. Imagine if, by activating this small gland, you could access a world of intuition, vivid dreams, and life-changing spiritual experiences. The truth is that each of us has the capacity to expand our consciousness, but this requires practice and dedication. What are you willing to do to unlock this potential? Have you tried meditating with a focus on your third eye? Remember, the journey to activating the pineal gland is like a path of self-discovery. Sometimes the changes are subtle, a clearer dream, a stronger intuition. Other times they can be transformative. So, what steps will you take today? What healthy habits can you incorporate into your routine? And how can meditation become an essential part of your life? Let's embark on this adventure of self-knowledge together. Share your experiences in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss the upcoming discoveries about the power of your mind. With each video, we are closer to transforming our reality.